Hello and welcome everyone once again. This is episode 23 of our Bard's Tale adventure. Thank you all for joining us. As for today, we are going to be continuing on where we left off on Into the Wood. I didn't think we would have so much to do. I had entirely planned on doing Atlian Tunnel, which is the next step in the journey to the Inshriach. However, we've got a little bit of a side, literally just a detour. In the maze behind Fiona's house, there is one other way that you could actually go deeper into the maze and away from the tunnel that we're supposed to be going to. So, in that area, you'll actually find a couple fights, a fun little Easter egg, as well as a special unique item once you reach the very end. There's also a couple puzzles and plenty of combats. I think there's somewhere around 5 or 6 of them. Somewhere around there. Anyways, gonna be a slightly larger episode, because there is actually a lot more fights than I had anticipated. But anyways, I'll let you guys enjoy. Thank you all. And not sure why I'm saying this like I'm ending an episode. We're still in the Beta Lowlands and into the woods.
Armed with Fiona's knowledge, the heroes set off for the forest of Inshriach. But before they reached it, they found themselves lost in a maze with no turnings, playing a game of whispers in the dark.
Alright, let's go ahead and get right into the action today. Quite literally, as we do have someone very close by. You see there's a couple people over here. And we have the exit over there. There's our standing stone. You see from the map, this is where we need to go. This is the Atlian Tunnel over here. We got a save right nearby. All is well. And then we've got this little area, and there's more all throughout here. So, let's go ahead, prepare for a fight.
What's that?
It's a yellow fight.
Music heals all wounds, they say.
And looks like we're gonna have a lot of these guys, but I think they're gonna be throwing a lot of knives. Not too fond of all the knives.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Whoops. Fiona's got Blazing Star. She's not supposed to have that. Definitely should swap that out ASAP. Okay, we can grab a Trow Squeezing this time instead of a Elven Wine, since that'll give us a Sanctuary score and Chaos Rudiment. Let's set the Chaos Rudiment up.
Not bad.
And honestly, I think I'm going for a Storm of Blades. It got the crit off there.
Ready for
Love
orders.
to see it. You know what? For Una,
Bottoms up.
I'm gonna go ahead and
I beg your pardon.
let her use her Wayland's Watch.
On your way.
That'll keep us pretty safe.
Please excuse us for ugly times.
Throw Squeezing, put up the Archer's Beat. Now, we'll be quite safe. In that case, who do we want to try to stun? Probably the guy with the blades.
Here.
Ready for orders.
And it'll crit. Okay, we don't exactly have enough power right now. I mean, enough opportunity to finish these guys off. But we're plenty safe. Looks like we'll be fine. We've got 2 targets stunned. This guy is likely going to try a Manga Mind Jab. Yep. I expected that. Also, I think I was expecting a head knocker, but I guess I won't get a head knocker from him, which is good for us. This guy is increasing everyone's armor. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't really like that.
Yeah.
What can I do against you? Not a
You
lot.
deserve.
Maybe a little.
Ready.
Clean and sharp.
I guess I can have Merlin over here to use his head knocker and clear that.
Whatever. Let me put an edge on these.
And let's move Shakespeare over here, I think. It'll do 12 damage. And
What should I do? Tell me what to do.
how should I finish you off, huh?
Let me put an edge on.
I'm not sure. I'll finish you off with Merlin there. We'll get a spell point from it. I forgot about that. That's nice. And let's go with Far Death, finishing this guy off in a single shot. Nicely done there.
What's your command?
Then, I think we'll move on to these other guys.
Aye.
Whatever.
Ready. Ready.
On your word.
Okay, I think we're good now.
Urfaetosa, Geronet Gases Fiates. Non necans te firmat.
Clean and sharp.
Okay, my turn, please. I want to go. I want to move to. The game can be a little bit slow. It's definitely not a flawless game,
Command me.
and I love it anyways.
Aye.
And
Sure. Clean and
do
sharp.
we have anything planned for these guys?
Yeah.
Not bad. On your word.
Fine.
Ready for orders.
Well, gonna do what I can to this guy.
Me?
And then I'm gonna probably just move Shakespeare up here.
Let me put an edge.
And then he will finish him off.
At your command.
And then he'll blow up. And how much damage does he do? 11. That's enough for me. Is it enough for Una, though?
On your word.
No, not quite. However, it is enough for Merlin. No, it's not. We're one off.
Command me.
Whoops. And he's probably gonna toss daggers at me too, isn't he? Nope, he's gonna use his slash. What do you got for me? Club. Well, okay. In that case, looks like I'll need a little bit of healing here. Not much, just a little bit. Una took a bit of damage there. And so did Merlin.
Not bad.
It'll be fine for next time here.
Ready.
Ready for orders.
Aye.
Ready.
There. Cleaned up. Nice and easy fight there. Took a bit of damage. Mostly because it was melee damage. But of course, we weren't using shields. Like, we hardly used any drinks there. Really? Hello, Farmer Killip.
Aye.
How did you get out of the city? What are you doing here? We saw him in Scarbray above. We saw him in Scarbray below. And in the Adventurers Guild. So he managed to escape Scarbray above somehow. And now he's just out here in Fettercairn when the city's entirely locked out.
Cabbage, carrots, and
Yeah.
potatoes.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't expect anything else. He's just the cabbage, carrot, and potato merchant.
Carrots.
Except he's not actually a merchant. Alright. Be safe, sir.
Aye.
Good. What? Whoa, he said a fourth word. That's impressive. Alright. It looks like there's a couple more enemies out there. Where are we looking? Yellow patrol over there. Do those guys have a mage as well?
What now?
What do you need?
Honestly, I'm kind of willing to risk this. Let's use the Snuff the Torch ability on these guys.
A song to set
There
us
is
right.
another mage. A sorceress. Okay. And 2 Dream Blades. They do have a bit of armor. That might be a bit of an issue.
Whatever.
Yeah?
I'm gonna go ahead and put a Pillar of Flame out there.
Really?
And I'm going to grab a few Trial Squeezing.
Are you drinking?
Do I go with
till your
Archer's
own
Beat,
death?
though? Ranged attacks. Yeah, we've got a mage.
Tell me what to do.
Una. I'm not sure what you should do here. You know what, Una?
On your word.
I know what you can do.
Excuse me.
You can go ahead and use your Wayland's Watch. Nope, not your Sanctuary score. Wayland's Watch, please.
Cheers.
How will you drink with a cut throat? Fine.
Yes?
And then,
Ready for orders.
we probably want to attack here with Merlin. Grab the head knocker there, mental damage,
Command me.
and then move Melody in here. Make sure she's prepped with a proper Trial Squeezing,
Cheers, friend.
as well as a Keel Tournament. And she needs to give a Sanctuary score Constitution Shield to Una to keep her alive.
That's nice.
We're good for now. Go ahead, Merlin, save her spell point.
On your word.
Who, me?
Out of my way! Ow!
Banger's Mind Jab. It won't go through, though. You can't break her concentration on Archer's Beat if you can't hit us through it. Alright, we're doing damage through... Okay. The
Bernlin blind you!
Kale's Rudiment is doing damage to them, but unfortunately it's not a lot, because the physical damage that they're taking from Kale's Rudiment is being reduced by the armor values here. So, I'm gonna go ahead, let Merlin use his Sanctuary score.
Here.
Actually,
On your word.
yeah, I don't have any ways to reduce armor. I think I've tried that already. So I probably just want to deal with Mage, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that almost gets halfway there. The Fade, or the Far Death and Fade abilities from Shakespeare. That'll be good. Good start. We will bring in Merlin here with our other ability, the Strife ability. And
Here to serve.
yeah, I think we'll be fine for now.
Ready.
Yeah.
Might want to grab another drink.
That will be your last drink.
Not gonna do any damage to him.
At your command.
Fine.
What should I do?
Right. Fiona still can't do anything because she has Blazing Star instead of a tankard.
Whatever.
Okay.
Orders.
I?
Anything else?
You are dirt beneath our heels.
Honestly, I think I'll
Ready
be
for
fine.
already.
I'll probably down another... I'll down a Dwarven Stout here. For the sake of... we might need the knockback next turn. And then we've got another Sanctuary score here. Probably going on to Melody. And I'll put another one on Merlin for now.
Stop that noise!
Flamai inferni, inimicos meos cumborate.
Archer's Beat will stop the Manger's Mind grab. They're going to use their Strawman ability. Though it's instantly going to die because of our Kale's Rudiment. And yeah, I want to finish off this guy here. Or this girl, this sorcerer mage. thingy. Okay. There we go. Down with the sorceress.
Ready for orders. Yes? On your word.
You know nothing.
Get you stronger.
Okay, let's just go ahead and buff our units on the front line here. And probably use another Far Death from Shakespeare next round.
Yeah?
We only have 2 opportunities per turn, and it took both of the ones that we had in order to deal with that sorcerer. And yeah, we let Melody finish that off. Ow! That's a lot of damage. They're doing 25 damage per attack there.
Aye. Ready for orders.
On your word.
At your command. Aye. Command me. Beg your pardon.
Okay, I'm gonna have Melody take her place there. She's going to go ahead, grab a Trial Squeezin'. She is going to shield Una.
You know nothing.
Merlin is going to go ahead, grab a probably a Trial Squeezin' as well. We need to refresh more of those.
It will be your last.
And I would like to
Here to serve.
move Melody and swap with Merlin here.
Excuse me.
Merlin's going to use his head knocker, which isn't actually going to be enough. We are short 1 mental damage here.
Ready.
Fine.
Far Death. Is that a melee attack still? I don't like the idea of trying it.
On your word. Tell me what to do. Uh-huh.
I grow weary.
And I guess we should spawn another Pillar of Flame.
Sure.
Ready.
Ready.
Command me.
Whatever.
I think I'm just gonna go ahead and move with Shakespeare. Use the Far Death ability. And I think we'll call it good for there, I think.
Here.
Here.
What is that horrible?
I was gonna use another Rhyme or Duotime.
Ready for orders.
And I guess I could have broken his concentration with a Rhyme or Duotime to do... no. He could have done... I was thinking he could have done 2 Head Knockers, but Head Knocker has a cooldown of 2. Rhyme or Duotime would only decrease
Tell me
that by
what to do,
1.
eh? Ready.
In that case, I think I just pass turn here, see what happens. Good. Merlin got healed up after that attack. This guy is gonna die just from fire, isn't he? Yep, there we go. Good, good. Don't have to deal with that guy.
Yes. Command me.
Here.
Here.
Unfortunately, because they're staying in the back, Una can't actually use Song of Compulsory Voting. It is kind of unfortunate.
Ready.
I didn't really think about that when first looking at the skill.
Ready
Because I'm like,
for
oh, of
orders.
course the front line's gonna be up here. But no, they can just attack
To the
our front line,
slaughter.
On your
and
word.
it really doesn't change what they can and can't do. Because he can just easily stand there out of range of our back line, and he's perfectly content with only targeting our front line, I guess. We will need a little bit more strength than on Merlin. Of course, he can go over, or can get extra strength if he really needs to, by drinking too much. But for now, maybe we just try the
May I pass?
40% stun with a static charge
Beg your
move.
pardon. Ugly times.
Not that I really like that idea, but it is there to use.
Stop that noise.
Because he's going to go ahead and attack me, and that's going to break the shield right away.
Ready.
Aye?
Who, me?
On your word. Ready.
Storm of Blades would instantly kill her, though. That sounds like a bad idea.
Tell me what to do.
Alright. Merlin, go ahead. Go through Amadou a time. We need another...
Nothing of music.
We do need another drink here. We need another Sanctuary score.
To friendship.
Deal with this guy.
Refuge of cowards. What is that horrible sound?
And what else?
Yeah.
I'm going to move... I'm going to move Shakespeare in range here. He's not going to do his extra damage with the Strife, but it will allow him to move to where he wants to be. I think that's fine for now. Nice, we got a stun onto him.
Hear you
Me?
not.
Why are you in my way?
33 damage on a
Please excuse me.
fear death or far death. That's it. And that's another stun apparently. We managed to hit him with 2 stuns there.
Dare.
Merlin, go ahead and finish him off with your mental damage. Okay, 260 gold scat again here. Good, good, good. In that case, Fiona, please swap out again. Thank you, you've been doing great. What is this? Smoldering Eye of the Storm. Right, no one's using it at the moment. Let's go ahead and put that in our Elven and Special Weapon section. And this guy was picking some herbs. We'll take those, thank you. Red Colewort. Blue Witchroot. Good, good. I think there might be one more, maybe 2 more fights up ahead. There's one up here. And I had expected one over here, but there might not be. It might just be a puzzle. Looks like just a puzzle, I guess. This is what I was mentioning about the spores. They might spin only one way. This one looks like it's spinning counterclockwise. And looks like all spores always spin counterclockwise. So that's something to consider. Because that means we want to send it... Like, if we're trying to send it to this mushroom, it'll go this way. Where if we try to send it to this mushroom, it'll just go out this way and crash way over there. So, what is the first thing? Well, we don't want to shoot it this way, because that's just going to careen into the wall. So, what other directions can we try here? And what is our goals? First is probably to open the gate somehow. And then... probably using the, that one there. And then somehow getting a fairy to go through the gate afterwards. If I set this one... Oh, this one can't go anywhere. Okay, if I... This one should probably be sent where, then? I could send it on quite a long trip. But if I just send it over here, what can I do with that? I could then... If I used a double right turn and told it to head over that way, and then activated the spores at the right time, Where'd you go anyways? I have no idea where that guy went. I think this is technically what I want, though. I did get one door open. Okay, maybe I can just take a little shortcut here then. Get that guy to go across there. And we didn't open another door. Well, didn't think about that. Maybe we need to open another door some other way. Both of these are magically blocked. Maybe it's this puzzle that needs to be dealt with. Let's see what we have here. So, looks like none of the stones are able to be pushed backwards. So, it means one of these blocks has to be pushed to either side here. If this block is pushed here, then our only option is to push this block here. All the way to the end as far as it can go. And then this block would have to move out of the way. There we go. Progress. There's the lever. Looks like we will indeed have at least 2 more fights here. There's one up ahead there, and then there was one on the other side that we haven't gone through yet. I don't think this is the usual solution that I use for this puzzle, but it seems to work. There we go. That should open this gate. And it does. Una, you need a little help there? She's the only one really damaged. Let's go ahead and have a drink. It's not a very tasty drink, I know, I'm sorry. That's a great fight. Our torch is still on cooldown, huh? Perhaps we can go pick up another fight or two on the other side. That's worth looking. Because if we can get another 260 gold... Honestly, we're at 2,700 now already. Almost 2,800. That is incredible for this level, I think. It might not be, but it is pretty good. And honestly, it's all because of the torch. The torch is doing wonders for us. Oh, no, I don't want the torch equipped. We'll wait for that, for this to go away, and then we'll be able to use it again.
Who's there? Enemy!
Oh, these guys are green too.
Let me sing our cares away.
Yeah, that is very green.
Ready for orders.
In that case,
Really? Watch it.
At your command.
oh,
Sure.
I don't have fire death available. I was going to use it right away.
On your
And I cannot.
Aye. Command me.
In that case, we'll go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
Shakespeare, I'll drink a trial squeeze in just for an archer's beat, because I'm concerned about this guy
Ready.
and his possible Mangar mind jabs, but it is a wizard, so he's going to be actually summoning a bunch of... he's going to be summoning a bunch of goblins, I think. So I'm going to also do trial squeeze in... Let's just do a Dwarven Stout, because we're running out of the trial squeeze in. We need to grab more after this fight, for sure. Gale's Rudiment. And...
Ready for
Can we stun this guy before he gets a chance to summon? Nope, okay. Hey, it was worth a shot. Worth a shot.
What should I do?
Let's put a pillar of flame on him
Ready
too,
for
because why
orders.
not?
Here to serve.
Extra motivation.
Ready for orders.
I have been really enjoying Einar and Kale's Rudiment. It's a really cool, both really cool abilities. And I like using them together as well. Not something I've ever tried in the game yet. Okay, so this needs to stop here. We've got these guys using Song of the Bulwark. We need to shut down pretty quickly here. However, they did summon archers in the front line.
Here.
That's not a terrible thing.
At your command. Slange.
See what we can do to swap these guys around. Not enough, I don't think.
Whatever.
Well, I'm gonna finish off that archer. I don't care about your 5 armor. You'll need 25 to stop me. Okay, maybe not quite that much, but well, 25 would definitely make the fight a lot harder. I'm going to go ahead and just stop this guy's channel. I'm not sure exactly what he plans to do with it, but I'm going to try it. Oh, and we finally got a crit off of Merlin. He does have a 10% crit chance on his bludgeon abilities, which is literally only his head knocker right now. And so whenever he uses head knocker, he does have a 10% chance to stun the enemy.
On your word.
So it's not nothing for sure.
Here to serve.
Oh. Also, we just lost our Kale's Rudiment. Didn't realize that.
Command me. Aye. Just ready.
Let's put that back up again.
Tell me what to do.
And anything else?
Orders.
Ready.
Other than realizing that we actually didn't do anything with this Goblin Fanatic and he might try to blow us up. And we don't have a head knocker for him if he tries. We have Baylor's Spellbind, which does 13 mental damage.
Ready for
And
orders.
if he moves up to melee, we can use Una's Song of Compulsory Cavorting.
Me?
So
Ready.
those are options. I'll just,
Here.
I'm not gonna leave it here, but
On
what
your
am I going to do?
Ready.
Yes.
I have actually no idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Maybe I will just leave it
What should
here.
I do?
Here we go, and here we go, here we go.
Okay, he didn't move to the front. He's using Martyr from the back. Which is unfortunate, meaning that means we can't stun him. I mean, not effectively anyways. Oh, that guy still had another attack, huh? And that also means our Baylor Spellbind won't be able to reach him either.
Aye.
Orders.
Well, what we could do is get Merlin to go ahead and reset some cooldowns,
Whatever.
On your
and
mark.
then he'll be able to use his head knocker.
Ready for orders. I beg your pardon.
Ready.
Command me.
Fine.
I'm just gonna move him over swap him with Una there. And he will use the Strife ability in order to get 1 extra movement on his turn there.
Here.
Orders.
And then later he'll lunge and he'll use Head Knocker once he uses Ramuduo time.
Here to serve.
In the meantime though, I was wanting to try to build up static charges in order to stun this guy. And it didn't seem to have worked.
Aye.
Really?
Ready. At your command. Yeah? On your word. On your word. Aye. Ready.
Looks like we were short on,
Ready for
what, 5
orders.
damage?
Here.
And we're supposed to use a head knocker for this guy, right?
Fine.
Yes, we were. Ramuduo time, please.
Not bad.
then move with lunge and head knocker for free.
Whoa.
And with that, you get a victory shot. Nice.
Under what?
In that case, would you be so kind to help out Una there?
Command me.
And Melody, go ahead and help yourself.
What should I do?
Whatever.
On your word.
Yeah!
Yeah! Do it again!
Nerve et sanguis. Flamma et ignis flatis.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, looks like they did attack Melody, although it wasn't enough to break her shield, so looks like she won't be healing, which is fine. We did deal with the guy that was using the Song of the Bulwark, though, meaning that they don't have a bunch of extra health.
Tell me what to do. At your command. Yes,
Let's go ahead and shred this mage, huh? There we go. 3 attacks
Ready.
Ready.
and 1 with the chop.
Yes?
Ready for orders. Please excuse us.
Ugly times.
Who should I be guarding here? I could guard Una.
Tell me
Una
what
has
to do.
spell points of her own. I suppose Melody can be guarded by a
My strength grows.
by Una's sanctuary score. Merlin can be guarded by Una's. Or no, Merlin can guard Una with his own. Just based on strength. Una has the least amount of strength, so it's gonna give Melody the least benefit. But that's fine, because I think she'll be able to do pretty well here. I was thinking the mage is going to actually target Una, and that this guy might target both of them. Which is why I specifically targeted, or why I left these guys in these positions, because I didn't want the mage to use a head knocker, even though they used that last turn. It's got a 2-round cooldown, remember, which I didn't consider. But since the mage would be possibly able to use head knocker, I didn't want it canceling the kill tournament.
At your command.
So I kept it active.
Here.
Yeah.
There we go. A quick swap with Shakespeare. Ah, there we go. Our level ups. And of course, Far Death dealing the most damage that a single target attack does in a game. We got Rune Stitched Priestly Vestments, and that's going to be almost useless. The only thing that it'll be useful for is putting money in our pockets. However, we do have some level ups to deal with. And this is what I was waiting for. This is when we're really starting to get into the good levels. So, with this, we've got Merlin, and he is going to grab Brewmaster. Una is going to go ahead and... Ooh. We could grab Troubadour for her. That would be fun. And, although we should be starting with Grand Minstrel for a lot of people here. However, maybe we should be going with Grand Rabble-Rouser. That's going to give us +1 opportunity. However, that +1 opportunity isn't going to be as useful as everyone getting a bunch of spell points at the start of combat. So I'm going to start with Grand Minstrel. Next turn we'll get the, for Shakespeare, we're going to grab Grand Rabble-Rouser. That's going to give us 1 extra opportunity from our party, as well as 3 bonus strength, which is something that he'll need a lot of. And of course, Merlin, he is probably going to grab... Oh, I guess he could grab Grand Rabble-Rouser as well. And that's going to give him bonus strength. And maybe, instead of going Grand Rabble-Rouser, he starts going with some of his attacks. If he can get to Bludgeon Master, or start off with some Bludgeon crits, I think that's going to be better for him. The +3 strength is good from Grand Rabble-Rouser. However, the Rabble-Rouser passive giving +1 opportunity, 1 per party, is only 1 per party. It's possible that it might stack. But that if it did, it would be a bug, and it wouldn't be necessarily legitimate. Although, he does need the strength for his, well, currently for his head knocker. So maybe we should be leveling him up with some strength. He did get 2 strength from Brewmaster, though, which bumped his damage from his head knocker up from a 17 to an 18. We'll be back for for
Eh?
more level ups soon, though. We got lots of Grand Minstrel, meaning that everyone will start with, well, everyone will start with 2 spell points, and then Merlin and Melody will each start with 3,
How may I serve?
meaning that's a lot less resource cost. Talking about resource, good thing I was talking about resource, because we need a little bit more alcohol here. Lots of trial squeezins, we'll need them all. I just crafted a ton of them. That's 42. I almost... yeah. I crafted... what? That was 8 crafts. And probably want an elven wine or 2. And by an elven wine or 2, I mean an elven wine or 2 different crafts. I'm gonna go ahead, grab some more Dwarven Stout. And we can actually make Lowland Park whiskey now. Ah, yes. Because it was Merlin who grabbed Brewmaster first. So he's going to be able to make Lowland Park whiskey for all of us. Meaning that we can now do mental damage. That's what I was waiting for. Getting more Lowland Park whiskeys. Alright. Takes a lot of things. We need kegs, water, rotted food, sugar, gold trefoil, fairy dust, and Malefian essence. Might be expensive, but it is worth it. We'll need lots of those for dealing with the paladins, I'm sure. And, okay. That's pretty good. I wonder if we've learned any more food recipes. If so, then I can fill some of these slots with extra food. What kind of food do we have? I don't think there's anything that we don't have. No, not really. Okay, we'll wait. Unfortunately, that torch is still on cooldown. Well. Aha. I may have made an error on the intro. Looks like we're not going to be going ahead in the Atlian Tunnel. Maybe I'll patch that up in post. Usually I just go ahead and do whatever I see fit, but I would like to just use the torch on these guys, but our torch is off cooldown. There's something else I could do in the meantime. Well, theoretically, with all of our gold, we could head back to Scarabray and we could start shopping. That might be nice. And you know what? We lose out on a bit of gold here. Let's go ahead and fight the basic fight. Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, we will lose out on the gold. And technically, if you wanted to use an exploit here, you totally could. Easy enough. Go ahead and just exit, reload the game, and then your torch will be off cooldown right away.
What's that?
Hey, we got the attack there. Good. And I think they've... Oh, looks like there's another fight before this, too. Okay. I'm going to start with the sorcerer. That wizard's going to summon a lot of things, which is okay, because we can get bonus XP from the summons. So now, we start with a lot of spell points. Merlin will start with 4 spell points, because he has Brewmaster. And Brewmaster gives him 1. As well as 3 separate minstrels will give him 1 each. So, him getting minstrel won't give him another spell point. However, Melody getting minstrel would give him another spell point, and he would actually be over his spell point limit with that. Meaning that he will actually need to go minstrel fairly soon, just so that he'll be able to get the +2 spell point cap that the minstrel ability gives. Okay. Where are we starting first?
Who, me?
No, you're not gonna be... Okay, sure. Go ahead, Shakespeare. Go ahead. You can start first. Grab your Charles Squeezin'. Grab your Archer's Beat. That's what you do best. You're good at your job. What I wanted to try here...
Ready.
was possibly...
Here.
taking this guy out in a single shot. Do I think it's possible? Yes. Possibly. Possible. Do I think it's likely? Not very. Not very.
Ready for orders. I beg your pardon. May I pass?
Yeah, no. If we had, however,
Sure.
Far Death from Shakespeare, we might be able to finish it
To
off.
serve.
Not gonna be, though.
Ready for orders.
Aye. This ready for orders.
Also, looks like I should have been in
Under
range
command.
for the Kale's Rudiment. I'll keep it around for another time then.
Yeah?
Ready.
I'll go ahead, use the Sanctuary score. Merlin can essentially use one every turn now.
I shall use this power
And
for good.
it does give 18 Constitution,
On
which is
your
pretty
word.
solid. I'm gonna go ahead and honestly, we've got plenty of spell points now. Let's go ahead and grab Lyric of Legends. We'll channel only 1, and we'll see how much we can clear up next turn.
Yeah! Oh. Extrasista potendo est!
Okay. That was Mangar's Mind Jab onto Melody, but the Archer's Speed will block it.
Command me.
Lyric of Legends. Wonderful. That'll give us 1 bonus opportunity.
Really?
And
On your word.
Sure.
I'm gonna do something that I haven't done in a while. Go ahead there, Shakespeare. Take another drink. We're gonna try Falcontine's Fury. And he's gonna go for the lunge and go for a Far Death on that sorcerer.
Ready.
Goodbye, sorcerer. So it'll take 16 true damage from the Falcontine's Fury now, which is actually quite good. And then the others will take 10 damage each from the sorcerer exploding from its corruption. And then another 16 because they took damage from the Falcontine's Fury.
Here.
Alright, with that, I'm going to go ahead and move Melody out in front here. She's going to be tanking up a storm. We've got a Kale's Rudiment out here. And we're just going to do as much damage as we can here. I'm going to get Una a little shield as well. I'll give Melody a little shield.
Command me. I am inspired.
I'll give Merlin a shield. We've got so many spell points here. We're fine. Didn't take any damage here whatsoever.
This is
Okay, that's a Martyr ability. And they've summoned more goblins. Alright. That guy set on fire and stunned. You got any other attacks for us? Well, what we can do... Actually, we've got 2 options here.
Whatever.
We can use a head knocker to blow this guy up,
Yes.
or we could use a chug to grab more spell points for Una, and then get her to use Song of Compulsory Cavorting. In this case, I am going to go ahead and use Strife to move Merlin up there. Swap places with Merlin and Una. That'll kill one. And give Trow advantage. Then it'll also proc the Fanatic's Falcon's Fury mark, which isn't very important, because Head Knocker will break his focus and make him explode, damaging all of his allies for 18 damage. And the Mage, who had the Falcon's Fury mark, for another 16.
Here to serve.
And I'm not going to go ahead and target the Fanatic, actually, since it is going to likely try doing the Martyr ability next turn.
Ready for orders.
I'm just going to go ahead, use all of our damage on the other guy. Yeah, this guy.
Here.
Yeah.
Aye.
And how much Honor Temper do we have? Only 8 bonus strength?
Ready for
Alright,
orders.
in that case... in that case, we can just go ahead and attack him now. Him attacking us will likely kill him next turn because of Kale's Rudiment.
Fine.
What should I do?
Maxime Corumpit!
Time for the big one!
Yeah.
Right where it hurts.
A grandum proximo need ferte! Oh, fire!
On your ward.
Here to serve.
I mentioned stopping this guy, blowing him up, but the funny part is we actually can't.
Here.
Yeah.
Although, we could use a bit of a far death here.
Ready.
And we could
Ready for orders.
finish this one off with Merlin. That's fine there. Melody's gonna move over and start attacking these guys.
Ready.
Let's light a fire, or light a fire under that mage as well.
Ready.
At your command.
On your ward.
Aye.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Fuse.
Non necans te firmat!
Now, alcohol is essentially just for when we're having a tough fight and we need it. Since,
Ready.
honestly, with the amount of spell points we're able to grab now,
Not bad. My strength grows.
we will be totally fine.
Command me.
Let's finish off this guy in front, and Storm of Blades for 26 damage,
Ready.
or 13 times 2. And I'm just gonna go ahead with a couple lunges here. Fire Death is not available yet. We'll use that next turn.
Watch it.
No hurt lunging now.
Orders.
Sure.
He'll take... Oh, he's summoning more goblins for us. Alright
My
then.
way, fool.
Ah,
Inferne!
our head knocker was stopped.
Command me.
I would like to put that back up again.
Out!
To Frenchy.
Aye.
Whatever.
Okay, so...
Ready.
I wasn't expecting to fight a little bit... wasn't expecting to fight more there. That's alright though.
On your word. Please excuse me.
No stun? Alright, no stun. However, we can finish it off with that head knocker. It does enough damage. We don't exactly need the head knocker for this wizard, but it probably is going to start spawning a bunch of things.
Who, me?
This might be a longer episode just for the sake of stall. Like, we're already at 52, so it is a bit longer.
Wait.
These guys are stalling a bit. I'm gonna go ahead, use Fire Death here.
Tell me what to do.
And yeah, I don't really need to use any more resources, I don't think, here.
Fine.
Ready for orders.
Might need to use
Here to serve.
another Sanctuary score. No, I wanted to use another Kale's Rudiment.
Not
We've got one more Sanctuary score on Una. Not the most effective, but that's okay.
Nerve sanctis, flamma et ignis flatis.
Get over there! Here we
Don't
go!
get underfoot.
Here we go!
More goblin summoning. Fine. I'll use more resources. If you're gonna give me more XP just by summoning all these things. Okay. Okay.
Whatever.
Look out!
I'll, in that case, grab an elven wine here.
In the hatch.
And we're putting on a Falcondine's Fury. Let's deal with these guys properly.
Ready for orders.
16, 16, then 16. And that one does 23, huh?
Tell me what to do.
Ready.
On your word. On your word.
What can I do to this guy? Is this another fanatic in the back? Oh yes, and he's charging Martyr.
Orders.
Yeah?
Okay. I might know what to do with that.
Command.
Do we have Dwarven Stout? Okay, I'm gonna use another Dwarven Stout on Melody here. For the sake of, knocking this other guy back, I think. That'll change the order so that the fanatic will be here up front. No, he's not up front. He's in the back.
Here.
I was thinking of using a Baylor Spellbind there.
Onward.
Uh-huh.
Not gonna work.
Orders.
So for that, we'll need to use another Trial Squeezin', unfortunately. And then we're going to need to use Rhymer Time to reduce the cooldown of Head Knocker. Head over here for a lunge. I guess we could have used a Lowland Park, but I kind of want to save those. Trial Squeezing is less expensive than a Lowland Park. And there we go. Victory Shot will activate. Not killing, surprisingly enough. I thought that would kind of wipe the board there a little bit.
Yeah? Aye?
Sure.
Ready.
Here.
This is my turn!
Categorio, se protectio lever sit.
Alright.
Here.
Una, even you get a turn. There you go.
Move.
That could have went a lot longer too. Surprisingly enough, that fight took like 12 or 13 minutes. Wasn't quite expecting that much. But all that little bit of XP, it adds up. And I'm okay if the game wants to give me more XP. Another fight here. Well, our torch is available. But we're going to go ahead and leave that for next episode. Thank you all for joining us. So that was part 2 of Into the Wood. And we're going to go ahead and move on to the the Atlian Tunnel. Which is, of course, right over here. So this fight up here, then we find a special item, unique item. Then we head over to the Atlian Tunnel, and a little bit of foreshadowing for next time. We get another puzzle weapon. So if you want to see that, come check us out. Of course, if you're also interested, we've got stream games on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central Standard Time, if you'd like to join us on that. Anyways, thank you for joining us for our adventure, and as always, farewell everyone.